So I got my booster shot 48 hours ago. Still have a pulse. I had a little bit of body pain, more than the other 2 shots. I had a little bit of shivers, about 5 in the morning, but I can't complain. My mom's in her 70s and she took all 3 like a trooper, so what am I supposed to say? I do know some people that had some rough times after the second one. They thought they were going to die with the fever and upchucking and other stuff. One of them I know for sure won't get the booster now. He's lost faith in the data. He tried to report it as an adverse effect. His doctor wouldn't let him. Another friend of mine had the same sort of experience. He didn't report it either, but then he went and got the booster when he needed to. I think he got COVID before that. I don't know, man. Some people are saying you're not supposed to get the booster right after COVID. You're supposed to wait. Others are saying go ahead. Convoluted messaging. They keep moving the goalposts, so no wonder nobody trusts them. Take any shot that's available, it said last spring. Oh, don't take the AstraZeneca. Oops. Oh, fucking 18 to 30-year-olds should probably not take the Moderna. Oops. Interesting, I got the guy giving me my booster to aspirate and to check, make sure it wasn't going in a blood vessel. It's an old-time sort of standard that they didn't recommend for some reason. Well, the reasons are the CDC says it causes a little extra pain. And they knew it. They needed big uptake, and that it would waste vaccines if they show some blood in the aspiration. It might only happen 1 in 1,000, 1 in 2,000 chances, but that person who gets it straight in the bloodstream wasn't supposed to. There's a lot of misinformation on both sides. People capitalize on the gullibility of people. It's exhausting trying to talk to people on both sides of the extremes of the pro-mandates, locking everything down, nobody does anything, it's not safe out there to open it all up. I don't care if I get the virus, I don't think it's much more than a cold. But apparently, after writing my column, I got a lot of feedback saying, nope, we're not going to give up our chance for an ICU bed. We don't think it's pandemic, we don't think there's virus, and there's something sinister going on, but they don't want to waver just to get back into the workforce. They want to bitch and complain and want everything removed. They think they're in Texas or something like that. Well, even in Texas, they got some rules. I don't know. 6 months ago, the vaccine sounded like the best way we could go about it as a big tool in the toolbox. I think that tool has been a little bit blunted by the fact that the next variant, Omicron, came along, and it appears that people are going to get it anyways, but those with vaccines won't get as extreme illness. Those unvaccinated will, possibly, depending on their health. I know a young strapping guy that had COVID and got through it no problem. I know a few, actually. Not really worried about those guys. The vaccines were supposed to be able to slow and prevent transmission, and apparently that's not the case. Prove me otherwise. Is there data out there saying that a vaccinated person is still less likely to spread it? I know they're less likely to get, almost 10 times less likely to get serious illness, maybe more, I don't know. But all you can do is keep trying, keep the communications open, keep the communication lines open, talk to each other respectfully. Nobody knows for sure what's going on. Don't embrace certainty. Just do your best to protect yourself and those around you, and try to push for the earliest possible moment of opening up without having impacts. I guess Ontario's opened up more on Monday, based on the possibly a peak in the infections. The school thing was kind of muddled because the first week was mostly snow days. They didn't do a very good job protecting teachers and students in schools. They're still not. How come in Europe you can get cheap N95 masks and they're giving out tests for free and we can't do that? Why were they held back? That's a question for each premier. Whew. I'm going to start a super sweat here. Oh. Do what you can to stay healthy. Now and after. Because you know what happens when one of these things happen now. If you're caught with comorbidities, you're going to have a hard time with the next pandemic. This has been proven. We got some virgin snow.